What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Austin Davis here. Okay, so in this video we're going to be talking about an apartment complex that we just completed the other day. It was a 2.5 day job. We were contracted to do all the breezeways, and I kind of want to just talk about it a little bit. So this is an apartment complex that reached out to us in I believe it was July. Went out there in July, spoke to one of their maintenance managers, and he said, "Hey, look, the property manager's inside. You can't talk to her; she's busy. But this is what we need. We need all the breezeways done on all 12 buildings." Okay, so each building has two staircases, right? And it goes up 3 stories. So you have 2 staircases on each side of the building. So one building has 2 sets of stairs, 6 breezeways, because it's kind of 2 halves if you're following me here. 3 levels, 3 hallways on one side, 3 hallways on the other side. So we have 6 breezeways, or hallways if you want to call it, and then 2 sets of stairs on each side, right? Because there's entry from this side of the building, entry to this side of the building, times 12 buildings. Okay, so it equaled out to be about 55,000 square foot worth of flat work. They wanted us to do all the breezeways, clean up guys, this is one of the dirtiest breezeways I've ever seen. They have a raccoon problem. Horrid raccoon problem, guys. I'm talking raccoon feces everywhere. The residents don't pick up after their dogs. Their dogs are pissing and pooping in the hallways, not picking up after themselves. Trash, just disgusting. And it was on me because I didn't overlook the job as well as I should have in the beginning. I didn't see some of these issues. I walked 1 or 2 buildings and I said, okay, I kind of get the gist of what needs to be done here. We'll bid it at this. But little did I know that they have a huge problem with raccoons, huge trash problem, huge grease and oil and just feces problems, guys. This is disgusting. Anyway, and if you're watching some of these clips here that I'm putting on, you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. But anyway, shot on a bid, $7,300 to do all of that flat work. It came out to about $650 per building, I believe is what the math was. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'll do the math here in a second, but I thought that was a really good deal. $650 per building comes out to be about $100 per hallway. Stupid good deal. At this point, we've just been losing too many commercial jobs on bids that I really wanted to land it. That way I can get that customer. Maybe I can get a hold of some of the other properties that they manage. That was kind of my in on this one. I just wanted to get in on this job. I just wanted the job. Well, 3 months later, we got the call back, we got it, right? So we did this whole project in 2.5 days. It was 20 hours worth of work. All the breezeways, we also did all the windows on the leasing office with my new Tucker water-fed pole system that comes on my new pressure washing trailer that I got from All Clean Power Wash in Virginia from Brian Gear. Link in the description if you want more information on that. Which was beautiful. Cleaning the windows on that new Tucker water-fed pole system was just amazing. Great. I love doing windows now because screw doing windows by hand. Anyway, here's the problem. Here's what happened. We got done with this job, 20 hours, right? 20 hours worth of work. A few days go by. The property manager reaches back out to me and says, "Hey, Austin, we walked the building with the regional manager. It appears that y'all didn't do buildings 6 through 12. I was like, "We didn't do buildings 6 through 12? BS. I was there the whole time getting pissed and pooped all over myself from all the crap that's all over these buildings. Like, BS. Like, what are you talking about, right?" And so I go back there, and turns out there was a slight miscommunication. Now, I tell you what, I communicated fairly well on the estimate as what we could and what we could not clean. I guess it didn't really resonate that much with them because when we went back, looking over some of the work, there was oil and grease stains, guys, that were like 5 or 6 years old from just tremendous amounts of oil and piss and shit that was just laying on the concrete and whatnot that just couldn't come out. I mean, I used hot water, I used Gold Assassin, I used all the commercial products and systems and techniques that anyone would use, and it just wouldn't come out. It just is what it is. Some concrete, some things just can't be reversed, right? And she was like, "Oh, well, we thought this would get cleaned, and it's not really what we thought." And then they thought that we were gonna do all the hallways, like the walls in the hallways too. And I was like, "Are you messing with me? Like, that was not in the estimate. That is not what we talked about." The maintenance manager who I spoke with, Kenny, who actually no longer works there, and he's the one that communicated all this with me. He no longer works there. I guess he was fired, probably because he has communication issues, because he certainly didn't tell me that that's what they wanted either. So right now we're kind of at a crossroads as far as the job, because they accepted it bearing that we were going to be doing the walls, and it would be a little bit, the result would be different. But I said clearly on my estimate that the results are going to be this. We're going to do the best job we can. There's going to be some things that cannot be reversed, and we're just doing that. We're not doing any walls, right? So I'm covered as far as, you know, that goes. As far as, you know, we said this, we're going to clean this, and that's all we're going to do, and, you know, that's what we agreed on. But, you know, they are just kind of like kicking themselves in the foot because, like, oh man, you know, they had budgeted for this, you know, job at the end of the year, and it's, you know, someone's in the wrong here. My guess is the property manager, because it all kind of falls back on her. You know, she didn't read the estimate. She took 3 months to get back to me on the estimate. She was thinking about it, you know, talking to other companies, and they settled on my estimate, and they didn't read it. And there was a, you know, communication issue with Kenny, the property maintenance manager, who told me what needed to be cleaned, and it, in fact, wasn't what they needed to get clean. They wanted the walls done too. So right now we're just waiting for the regional manager to kind of get back to us and kind of plug us in on a conversation and see how we can work this out. My guess is it's going to work itself into doing the walls as well for an additional charge, obviously. Good news is we did land doing all the garage doors on this property. 120 doors, you know, all the, you know, separate detached private garages for these apartment complexes, these apartment buildings. It comes out to be 120 doors. And I build it at about $8 a door. My plan with that is I'm gonna be in the driver's seat. I'm gonna have Tristan on the tailgate of the truck. We're gonna flip my remote downstream on. We're gonna put it onto Gold Assassin. So we're gonna be downstreaming Gold Assassin on all those garage doors, and then just literally driving and downstreaming Gold Assassin, and then coming back and rinsing it, because it's just like pollen and dust and dirt stains. All that'll get rinsed off. We'll actually have a lot of fun doing that. So I can't wait for that. So that'll be about $960, I think is what that math comes out to. So I'm stoked for that. Lesson to be had here as far as my part goes, because this is kind of a big project, one of the biggest projects we've done as far as just the total size of the job being a huge apartment complex. Communication is key. I should have spoke to the property manager at the first go around. I shouldn't have talked to some maintenance guy. I had to speak to the property manager. That way I can get a clear idea of what needed to be done, because I didn't do that. I just kind of let the maintenance guy tell me what needed to happen, and then I just kind of let it go from there, and now we're having this big issue. That being said, guys, I don't have any, you know, second thoughts in my head as to, you know, oh, am I going to get paid? Am I not going to get paid? I'm going to get paid. It's all in writing. It's been signed. It's all done, right? It's just they're having an issue because it's not what they thought it was going to be something else. But then again, they signed what they signed, and, you know, I'm in the clear. So anyway, that's what happened. Still a nice job. I thought we did a great job. You know, like I said, the only thing I learned from this is just communication. Setting better expectations. It's one thing to set expectations with a residential customer, but a big commercial client, you know, a big management company, expectations need to be very, very clear, not just written, said and adequately stated in such a manner where they understand perfectly, and then resaid, and then in writing and in emails too. So could have done that a little better. You know, so the point of this video is just to kind of describe some of my experiences with this job, and hopefully you guys can learn from this. Is if you're going to do a commercial job, and this is, I mean, I used to say this down in the beginning of my videos, is expectations. I guess for this one job, I just kind of I went a little bit loosey-goosey and just kind of put my trust in the maintenance guy, and you know, and here we are. So like I said, if you're going to do commercial jobs, definitely set customer expectations. And then go get that money, baby. So to wrap it up, we did the whole apartment complex was $7,300, and we are going to be doing the garage doors for an extra $980 is what the math comes out to. So $8,280 is the total cost for this job. I did pay Tristan $700 for his labor. That's 2.5 days worth of labor. It was about 20 hours worth of work. 2.5 days. I do pay him $30 an hour. So I believe that came out to about $600. I gave him a nice little $100 bonus. So $82.80 minus 700. So $75.80 is the total gross profit for this one. I know I spent a couple $100 in chemical and Gold Assassin. I got a new injector for the job because my injector broke down. And I did went ahead and bought a couple extra 100 feet of gray non-marking hose. So if you factor some of those extra little bit of expenses, not including my take home or taxes, we're gonna be somewhere around the $6,900 total gross profit for this one. So I'm fine with that. Ideally, it's not the most profitable job ever. I wasn't going for it to be the most profitable job ever. Like I said in the beginning, I really just wanted my in on these commercial contracts because, like I said, I've been missing some because I've been bidding too high. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all got some kind of entertainment and knowledge and information and kind of learning from my experiences from this video. And I hope to continue to make videos like this. And tomorrow we're gonna be doing a big Jiffy Lube as well as a big house wash too. So stay tuned for that house wash vlog video. I've been remotivated to make some more house washing vlog videos because it kind of takes me back to my roots. And I like going back to my roots and doing the stuff that I used to do. So let me know what y'all think of this video, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.